Ace-9 offsuit. Is it too early in middle position here? Is it too early to raise? No, I am going to. It's only 2 big blinds. If it gets raised off me and it's a decent hand, people might be tightening up because it's getting deeper, and I can fold if they shove and it's 2 blinds. Doesn't matter. Yeah, easy fold here. No intention of calling this. Save face. And we fold. And fold. Right, I'll just keep going. Just got about average stack. I didn't have a million chips for long, did I? Aye, aye, aye. I was thinking with that King Jack hand then, if that guy was a nutter and I'd have just been raised it and he'd have shipped, I'd have had to fold. But because I limped in this one instance, I've seen a free flop and flopped Broadway and got 3 streets. So, nine deuce, no, go away. Ah dear. 76 remaining. And 5 players as a pay jump. Right now we're aiming for the last 3 tables. Not bothered about the money here in the slightest. I've never made a major final table, which is the ultimate goal, but first goal is last 3 tables. I've got a min raise here. I think this is a fold. I know I'm suited and stuff, but even if there's no other action here, 18%. I don't want to get in a dominated position here just by being loose, so I'm going to pass. Wait for a better spot. King 9 offsuit. I'll definitely be limping again should it come to me, but it hasn't, so I'm just going to pass this as well. Pocket 4s on the button. Probably will call a min raise here if this guy's raised 4 hands in a row or 3 hands in a row. If there's no other 3 bets, I'm just going to flat this on the button and then try and flop a set. But I can see this guy getting it in here anyway, so I might have the chance to do that. But I'm just going to flat here. If there's any action, there's action. I'll have to deal with it then. I purely set mine in here. And I've flopped a set, I don't believe it. Right, so the chances of them min raising with 5-6 are slim. Nevertheless, I am going to fast play this. There's a $250,000 out there, so like I said, I'm going to fast play this. I'd rather just take it down on the flop than doing some convoluted draw out. So half pot, and try and take it here. If I get re-popped here, I'm calling. I just can't put them on 5-6, so no, that'll do. Back over $1 million. Ace deuce. I was obviously way ahead of their ranges there with that set, and I could have played it slow to let them catch up, but at this moment in time I'm just happy to take that pot. It was a good one. I feel like that board could have hit my flattening range on the button, so it made sense to bet it. If I'd have checked it, it might have been a bit wisey not bet. So it's got to be a bet here, hasn't it? Ace high. Again, any action I can fold, but this is how you try and build a stack. And we'll play this board when it comes to it, but it's not going to, so easy fold, goodbye. Fold, fold. Queen 9 off suits. Here's a fold. Again, I probably could have raised that to try and take the pot, but I don't want to get carried away too often. Jack 3. Nope. Less than 70 players remaining. Wow. Coming up to another pay jump. If we make it to last 44. $91. But again, not too fussed about that. And Queen 6. At least they're giving me easy decisions. It's been called in at least one spot. Eights, threes. That's the fade of 3. And he gets there. It doesn't get there, he held, that's what I meant to say. 7-6 suited, nice hand, not from early. It was a good flop for me. The arse end of the straight though. Gets it through. Blinds are up to 20 and 40,000, still on 12-minute levels. What, 25 bigs, 5-6 suited under the gun, pass. Ace 8 offsuit in the big blind. What do we think is going to happen here? If button shoves, I'm folding. I've just decided now. I've got a bad feeling. Do we defend them in raise? This is first hand he's played in 17. So, no we don't. 18% needed to call. If we miss, we're just wasting chips. And he's got position, hasn't he? So, I'm fighting a losing battle here. I'm trying to bet him out of position. 65 remain. 1 in 3 chance of making the last 3 tables. Well, closer to 1 in 2 actually. If it comes to me again, I'm just going to limp. If he shoves, which he probably will do, then I can fold. No, I'm done. Expecting to at least min raise here. Flop to 6, but I'm going to be careful. I'm going to check. Backdoor flush with my 9. I've got 2 pair now, so I am going to bet. I'm going to bet big, and hopefully he tries to ship and steal it. But I've got 2 pair here, and if he's got me beat, he's got me beat. But he's very unlikely to have me beat here, so I'll take that down and go over 2 million. Go over $1 million. Deuces on the button. We like deuces. Do we flat him and raise here if there's one? No, but I'll make one. Again, we can fold if they shove. Or raise. I won't be getting the right implied odds to set mine if he just clicks it back here, so yeah. I need 30%. I always assume worst case scenario, I might have me 80-20, but either way, whatever flop there is going to be 3 overs, unless I flop quads or a set. So unlikely for me to hit that, so I'm just going to fold. And then we've got queens. This is the sort of hand that I was worried that I'd overplay. So let's focus and do it right. And if we go broke, we go broke. We've got to raise some 80,000 from the guy who doesn't play that often. I am going to flat this and try and induce action behind me. And if there's an ace or a king on the flop, I can get away from it fairly cheaply. But it's been quite deceptive. I've got position. I've got queens. He's got me covered, but it's a good flop for queens. At this point, if he's got aces or kings, it's a cooler. Because I'm not getting away from that flop, am I? So at this point, there's 384,000 in the middle. I'm going to ship because he's c-betting a lot of his range here. And if he's got a set, he's got a set. Probably should have gone in pre-flop. But I am going to shove here. I've not been snapped, which is a good thing. Hopefully he calls me with something stupid. But at this point I don't care if I go out here. It's unlikely to flop to set, and obviously if he had it to call me by now. Now he can't call with like ace king or something. Be surprised if he does, but again I won't be bothered. But it's a nice pot if he folds this. He might be sat there with jacks or tens thinking, what do I do? He might have... unsure as to what he's got here. Probably can't put me on queens because I flatted pre-flop, so this could get me some money. I might think I'm trying to steal it with a king queen or an ace high or something. He might call loosely, which again is good for us, but let's see what he decides to do. It's a good portion of his stack if he calls this. He's folded. Happy days. We're not going to show there, are we? To 1.2 million now. I like the way we played that. Minimum risk. Maximum payoff, small ball. If I 3-bet that and he comes over the top, I'm obviously going to rip it, but it's probably what I would have wanted actually, but I was more thinking about if it's if I 3-bet and he flats and there's a king on the flop, then I've wasted money, or an ace on the flop, whatever, or a really stupid board. I couldn't get myself into trouble, but I'm happy with the way I played that. Seven tray, fold. It's a pretty stacked leaderboard at the minute. Chip leader's got 5.3 mil. Down to 60. Which is deeper than I thought I was going to go, I'll be honest. Much deeper. He's pretty much committed to this raise, isn't he? So he's thinking fold or shove, I assume. Let's fold. I like the way I played those queens because it was quite aggressive, and I think you've got to be aggressive at that stage, because usually when I get to stuff like this, I'm happy to stay with the money and I'll end up just folding out or folding out profitable spots or something, but you just got to take your chances. Try and make yourself a force to be reckoned with going into the last sort of 30. Pretty much got average chips here, so again doing quite well. I'm not getting ahead of myself, I'm just going to take it easy. Pretty much it's a win regardless already, because if I'd have busted this I wouldn't have had a bankroll, because I only deposited to play like 3 tournaments tonight, and one was the MicroMillions $5.50 rebuy, which I played and rebought and still busted in about an hour, and then a couple of other little ones, so I wasn't expecting to go deep in any of them, it's just keep me busy. Seven tray under the gun is such a fold, it's untrue. Yeah, so far I'm pretty happy with this run, and anything that happens now is just a bonus. So in the big blind we've got ace-8 offsuit again, which I feel like we're getting a lot at the moment. Let's think here what we're going to do. Small blind shoves, you can take it. I'm very pessimistic with ace-8 in the big blind for some reason. If he ships here I'm folding, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to doubt my first instincts. I've got a playable stack here, I don't want to just meaninglessly halve it just to get into a flip. 10-4. This dude has been absolutely insanely passive, so again if it folds to me I'll just limp and then min bet the flop and probably take it down. So probably going to raise it here, one of these two though. And limp. I've missed. I'm just going to check it down here. Yeah, I was going to say he was due to bet one of these. It's happened like 5 times now where I've just limped and then he's just let me bet into him, so he didn't even have to have it then. I'm just going to click 3-5 fold here in the button. Why am I? Could be a good spot to steal. We go, it's fold. It's only costing me 2 bigs. Yeah, I'm going to min raise this. If he doesn't shove. Which he has, so... Coming up to another break in about 10 minutes. 8 hours. Called, ace 10. Big call. Needs a jack, and he's dead. We needed an ace in the river, didn't he? But 1 out. Blinds are up. 8 jack. I'm not going to try and steal here because I've got 2 very big short stacks. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, there's a raise. Pass. Ten deuce. It is suited, but it's still trash. Fold. Nearly a $30 pay jump. We wait out another 12 places. But like I said, we're not trying to wait this out. We're trying to stay in contention for the last 3 tables and then the final table. That's the game plan. I'm going to fold there. Very close, very nearly min raise that, but I'm going to not this time. Ace 6. Nope. Nope. 55 left, average stack 1.4. Again, we've got just about average stack. There's a shove. What would I call with there? There's the 10 big blind shove. Ace 9, Queen Jack. Ah dear. Dead. Grim. But it was a flip, so... That wasn't a flip, was it? It wasn't far off. Ace will do. We are just going to min raise this. Unlikely to see loads of action here. I think it makes it too obvious if I make it like 3x at this level. I'm merging my range here by just min betting it. If I've ever wanted someone to come over the top, it's now. Damn it. Hey well. At least they weren't cracked. Six deuce suited. Nineteen big blind shove. Nope. There's no decision here other than fold. I know what's coming here. Oh no, I don't. Fold. King of 5. Easy fold. Eight, 10. Oh, that's a fold, isn't it? Why wasn't that 9s? I like 9s, not 9-8. This is such a pass. I think when I get down to maybe 40, I might open the other tables up on this other screen that I've got so I can see what the script is. So he's doing what? Eight, Jack. Call, ace, queen, ace, 9. Needs a 9. Doesn't get there, wow. Big double up there. Ace 6 for us, fold. Very, very, very conscious about not making a mistake now. Because you don't get deep this often, so you want to try and maximise your chances of taking it down. 9's ace 5. Good flop for ace 5. Bad turn. A very bad turn. 9's never lose. Pocket 3s. Under the gun. Loads of shorties. Fold. It's just too much action behind. It's just negative EV surely by min raising and getting bet off it, or when you don't flop a set you're just folding anyway. So if you got a position then it's a different situation, but nine deuce under the gun. Seven queen suited in the big blind. Let's see what's going to happen here. Walk. Is he getting a walk? Nope. It's fine. I've got position here, but I'm not going to defend. If it was like Queen Jack suited or something, I would, but it's not a good enough hand. And again, here 8-3 is an easy fold. What I'm going to do is think a few rounds in advance. I'm not going to limp in and try and steal the pot because the hand's that trash and he's played due to raise me again. I'm going to fold so he's got more money so I can do it next pot bit. Logic. He's going to raise, I can feel it. Double check. Just a few minutes left now until the break. I get the best hand in Hold'em on the button. Fold. Trash hands here. Nothing really to do there other than fold. Try not to fall asleep before the break, during which I'll need an energy drink. Good job I have a stockpile. Blinds are up to 3 and 6. So I've got 18 big blinds now. And yeah, it's going to fold here. Breaks in a minute or so. There's no decision here at all. Don't need to raise just yet. And he's very short now on my left. Very short. Don't know whether he's just trying to ladder up. I feel that's what he's doing. It's like Ace Queen offsuit. We shall min raise this and then see what happens. Shall we? Yes. Actually no. I'm going to flat this. I was tempted to shove then because it's 270 middle, but that's not enough. So I am just going to flat this. He's only played 25%. I'm just going to flat here. This could be negative EV, but we'll see what happens because I've got position on this dude now. It's cold as well. It's half a mil in the middle and he should be shoving this. Which gives me an easy fold. I feel like this hand's going to go south. A king, that's fine. Don't know what his raise with it, he's not betting, but I can't call here. So I'm not going to. Again, very, very passively played, but damage limitation, no, it's not damage limitation. I'm avoiding stupid confrontations, because I'd hate to just get in a flip here and lose. But yeah, I'll leave it here.